behind Leinster, cautious giant midfield along the rail, and behind these horses, Jersey Tires, 316's up in the world, and it's Smart
Come on, white flag! Come on, white flag! Come on! Yes! Yeah!
Rusty won with the Ellis.
$1 International Breeders' Cup Challenge Series at Kentucky Downs. The winner is a 7-year-old baby.
I was close, but I was very easy.
It's been that way all day.
He was loaded.
And obviously, last time this horse came from pretty far out of it, but you put him up in the race today, right?
Yeah,
So-
no, he broke sharp, and actually, to be honest, there was not a lot of speed in the race. Looking at it, I was hoping, maybe a white flag or stormy liberal, but it's not like they are front runner either, too. So no, when he broke sharp, I just took it from there and put maybe closer than normal, but he was traveling great. And when I asked him turning for home, he gave me his usual kick, and he's a nice horse, and I think Rusty ride him near the top of his form right now.
Very good. He seems like he's getting better and better every run. I mean,
No, for sure. Actually, even when he got beat at Churchill, he was very unlucky that day, and I think probably should have won the race. And actually, I won the race with a horse for Peter Miller named Orm, and he's a pretty nice horse. He finished second of the Japer, at Belmont, and I think that he had him too, But no, he's doing great, and we took the easy road for him, and especially Rusty took him, to Ellis Park, give him a nice price, nice and easy, and didn't need to go in his reserve, and today got him fresh and ready to go. And
right. And now the horse has a Breeders' Cup ticket.
Exactly, Breeders' Cup ticket. I think it's we take that too. Exactly, I don't think there's a big difference. I think World of Showball is probably the leader right now of the division, but who knows what happens? Hopefully. He can stay out, a couple more months.
He's got a foot. He's a sprinter on the grass. Brian had him. He asked me if I would take him. Brian Lynch gave him to me. Because of that, he just, at the time, he wasn't going anywhere on the dirt. He didn't go anywhere on the dirt for me, and he ran well on the grass last year. Mr. Hill took him home. They gave him the winter off. And he has just turned into been unfortunate not to win them all this year, actually. And he takes him back to his farm after every race, freshens him up, keeps him 2 to 3 weeks, depending on how much space we have, and then they send him back to me, and it's just really worked. They say he loves it there. Dermot has him, he turns him out, he's a happy horse, and he had really, really trained well.
Where is this, Mr.
Margot.
I mean, it was funny.
Is there a certain spot in that race today where you felt like you felt pretty confident
I
about
felt
it?
good today. I mean, he has to kick home, but he was laying there. He looked like, having got to see the replay, pretty comfortable. He was in front of my other horse, who I thought was faster, and which was a good sign when you're laying there with, under no pressure. So I'll look at it. It might be different when I see it, but I was pretty happy where he was at.
This was obviously a really
Thanks.
salty field today. You beat the horse, was a 2-time Breeders' Cup winner in here today. What does it say about this horse and about his ability and how much upside he still has?
We thought his race at Churchill showed he belonged. He got the race he got beat in. His first 2 were condition allowance races. When he got beat, that was a good field. The horse of, I'm going to say it wrong, I think it was Peter Miller's horse beat him that day. I'm not sure.
Correct.
He got beat a nose, and it was a really good race. We had a lot of trouble, and we thought at that point he was a good horse. Then we ran him back at it. Jim Hill picked the Ellis Park race. He said, I'm afraid if we go to New York, it may rain, things may go wrong, we might get a bad trip. Let's go to Ellis, do a win in your end. And then he barely got up, which was great, but he got up and got us a win in the end for this race. And now we get to the next one.
So what is next for him now?
He'll run in the Breeders' Cup next. He won't run
He's
between
not going to
now.
have another start before then?
No, that'll be it.
Yeah.
And how the Leinster won run 3 like that, how exciting was that?
Yeah, he ran great too. Tyler told me he got bumped a little bit, turning for home, so it kind of knocked him off stride, lost a little bit, but he finished up running good, so good day.
I feel like you have a pretty good combo then to take to the Breeders' Cup.
Yeah, we'll see if he goes on. He has to pay his own way now, so we'll see, but he had a good day. It wasn't a bad day. He'd been on a really good run.
Everybody was so high on him. That's when you think something is going to go wrong, but he was so cool in the paddock. I had high expectations for sure in this race. He's really turned it around. He's figured it out. He's having a great time. He spends half his time at our farm in Margot, the other half with Rusty at the track, and that seems to just suit him perfectly. So he gets stronger every race. So we're happy.
His last race was his first stakes win, and now he's won a graded stakes on top of it.
That's right. We didn't think we could get in this race just as a non-stakes winner. So we went to the Ellis one to be in the winning you're in to this race. So So it's all, your plan doesn't often work out, but so far it's been great.